Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in this class, we will be learning about the important topic, that is bioremediation. So what do you mean by bioremediation? Bioremediation is a technique where we are utilizing the microorganisms to convert the hazardous waste products into non-hazardous or non-toxic waste. Here is a technique where we are utilizing or using microorganisms to convert the hazardous waste which we have produced. Being a humans here, we are producing n numerous amount of waste on this planet Earth which are hazardous and some are non-hazardous. Those produced by us are hazardous, those can be converted into non-hazardous or non-toxic waste with the help of microorganisms here. That technique is what do you mean by bioremediation. You can see here, as the name says here, bio. Bio refers to that of life here. Remediation is nothing but we are producing the remedy. Using an biology, that is a living organism, we are finding the remedy for a problem that we are facing here. Okay, this is what we mean by bioremediation. Under bioremediation, we will be able to convert this hazardous waste into non-hazardous or non-toxic waste under 4 different headings. First thing is what we mean by agricultural wastes. Agricultural waste. Second one is called as industrial waste. Third one is called as water wastes. And the last one is called as oil spills. So these are the 4 different headings under which we can learn about bioremediation. These are all the waste which we have produced throughout this lifetime being on this planet Earth here. So going for the first one, that is agricultural waste. So you may be thinking, whatever the agricultural waste we have produced, we have n number of uses for the agricultural waste, like it may be the husk or whatever the left out part of the plant will be used as firewood here. But here the agricultural waste is nothing but the left out of fertilizers here. So under one, you can see here, that is under agriculture, you can see here the left out fertilizers. Okay, these left out fertilizers, after taken up by the plant, whatever the amount of fertilizers which is leaving behind is what you mean by the agricultural waste with reference to that of your bioremediation here. So how can we control this one, and what is the actual effect of this one? When there is a presence of these particular fertilizers here, the left out fertilizers, these are chemical in nature and this is harming the fertility of the soil. This is harming the fertility of the soil, making the soil less fertile or decreasing the fertility of a soil in which they are left out here. So how can we treat this particular thing? We have got n number of bacteria which can increase the fertility of the soil. Like that, we can take an example of your Rhizobium bacterium. Rhizobium, Azotobacter or Nostoc and Anabaena. So these are all the different microorganisms we can employ to increase the fertility of the soil, as they are all pros in increasing the nitrogen accumulation by the plant. They'll fix the nitrogen which is found in the atmosphere here, which will help in the increasing the fertility of the soil. So this is the harm caused by us to the land here. That is what I told about your agricultural waste here. This left out chemicals or this left out fertilizers which is decreasing the fertility of the soil, that can be increased here with the help of the bacteria like Rhizobium, Aztobacter, Nostoc and Anabaena here. And next, coming for the second one, that is called as your industrial waste. Industrial waste and water waste are similar in type of treatment here. See, if you are living in Bangalore, whatever the water you are consuming is completely of fluorine, or I can say it is sewage water or treated water, treated sewage water what you are consuming today, that is fluorinated water, because whatever the water supply in Bangalore in major areas are of this sewage itself here. See, whatever the industrial waste which is found here, that will be left into your water here, that will be left into a water resource here, and those waters are to be cleaned here. Again, with the help of certain bacteria according to the type of toxin, we have got different bacteria which can work in different areas or different perspectives. We can use a particular bacteria or a microbe which can sustain in that particular condition and remove the toxic waste here by consuming them. Okay, the naming is hard here because we have got different types of chemicals released in the industry, and those different types of chemicals require different types of bacteria here. And coming to your water waste here, when we are coming to your water waste here, we can go with that of the sewage treatment. So as you have learned from your second PUC, where you have got sewage treatment and you have learnt about sewage treatment, there we have got two different stages of sewage treatment, primary treatment and secondary treatment. In primary treatment, we are removing the larger particles with the help of filters, a large filter, smaller one, removing the pickable things. Okay, and when you are coming to the second stage, here we employ certain aerobic and anaerobic bacteria. Aerobic and anaerobic bacteria to remove the organic matter which is found in the sewage. The sewage is very badly smelling because of presence of certain organic matter in that one. When this aerobic and anaerobic bacteria are used according to the request, we can remove those organic matter. When that organic matter is removed from the top of sewage water, the water becomes smellless. The bad smell of the water will be removed here, and those water can be added with that of your fluorine to remove any left out microbes in that particular water, and that can be again used here. So these both share similar things. And when we are coming to the oil spills here, this is also a very problematic thing which is occurring to our current seaways or the water resources here. See, when a large ship is moving, by mistake there is an oil spill, or if that ship sinks in that particular water, whatever the diesel or whatever the liquid which is found in, or oils which is found in that ship will be completely spilled in that of the water here. Before, this was taking a lot of time here. Now we have got certain group of microbes which can completely take away this oil spill by consuming the particles which are found in that particular oil, keeping the water clean here. Okay, this is what do you mean by bioremediation here. And the bioremediation can be differentiated into 4 different types according to the waste found. There are agricultural waste, industrial waste, water waste, as well as oil spills here. And in case of agricultural waste, the what do you mean by the pollution is nothing but the left out fertilizer part or the left out chemical part that can be helped out with the help of certain bacteria, like I gave the names like Rhizobium, Aztobacter, Nostoc and Anabaena. And in case of industrial and water waste, they share the common things, and here we will be using the much complicated bacteria or much complicated microbes which you may not be ready to learn them in this stage. So you need to remember that we can remove those particular chemicals with the help of certain bacteria here. And coming from the oil spills, we have got a certain group of bacteria which can completely take up the oil content and make the water pure again here. I hope you like this video, and if you understood my content and if you are liking my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.